closer, you're probably going to start hurting your vehicle.
You know that's
You guys need undercovers for a a scoop? Good afternoon, sirs. How's it going?
Alright, sir. Do you know why I pulled you over now?
I don't know what motivates any of your actions.
Well, sir, you are walking on a pavement. This is not supposed to be for vehicles, especially not for industrial vehicles. So
Well,
you can't be doing that here. And I already told you to not drive it around and make damage. And this is making damage to a public property.
Okay,
You
first of
understand?
all, I wasn't walking anywhere. Secondly, this is not on the road because it's
I
not a road.
didn't.
Hold on. Please
I
let me
didn't.
respond because you got to say your little paragraphs. This isn't roadworthy, so it's driven off the road, and not a piece of public property has been damaged the whole time I've been up here. And you also didn't say not to drive it. You said don't ram vehicles. But this is the job. This is my state job. What do you want me to do, man? You want me to tell the governor and the city manager to fuck off?
Alright, so this is Lieutenant X, the LSPD. Like my colleague said here, this is not a road legal vehicle. I understand that you're driving on the pavement, but unfortunately you're also putting pedestrians in danger doing this. I can't have you driving it anywhere like this. I need you to have it towed to the work site and stay on that work site.
Oh, do you
If
see
it's
these
somewhere
guys?
like this, I need you to...
You see these guys walking
Yeah, I
around right
see
now?
them.
How they're walking around? Those are the pedestrians
Yeah,
that
because they have
we're
to go on
putting
the
in
road.
danger.
That
Right.
puts them in danger.
Right, they went on the road because your cars were there.
Yeah, I understand that, sir, but I still can't have you driving this. You are actually damaging the pavement or the road when you drive this heavy vehicle like this. So I can't have you driving it to the locations. I'll need you to get it either towed by a mechanic and then dropped off at each location,
Okay.
or I'll just need you to find another way around it, alright? I can't have you driving it to the locations.
Okay, well, if you want to contact the state and the governor and the city manager, that's fine. But I'm doing what they told me to do, and they told me to head over to Mays Bank and get that arena cleared out and sanitized as well. So it's right there. I mean, and I don't know if you've been,
Yeah,
if you're maybe able to witness anything I've done at all. It's always been off the road as much as possible, and I don't touch. No one gets in the way. No one gets harmed, and I even.
I understand that you're hired to go work here and everything like that, but I would much prefer it if you got a mechanic and a mechanic towed you to the location, because these tracks are actually damaging the path you're on.
Well, so are the
So
vehicles. I mean, it's like, but anyway. All right, so if you can get a Peterbilt, if you have an idea for a Peterbilt down here that can actually carry this beast, then hey, we're cool, right on, very good. But I don't think
I'll
that's.
see what I can. I'll see what I can do. I can't promise you it'll be a Peterbilt, but I'll see if we can get a mechanic down here to give it just a tow to your workspace. When you're there as well, I'll also need you to place down like cones and whatnot around the area, just for your own safety.
State has to
Everything
provide
like
them,
that,
and if I'm just going along with everything that the state's offered me, and it's not a lot.
All right. Well, let me get in contact with the mechanic. I'll get him down here, and maybe the mechanic will set up the cones for you.
Sounds good.
Hey,
I'll
thanks,
just
that's me,
meet him
Lisa.
over there. Thanks, man.
Sir, sir,
Yeah.
please keep the engine off and wait here until the mechanic arrives. All right? I can't have you driving this.
Well,
I want you to keep the engine off and keep the vehicle here.
okay.
All right?
I mean, as long as it's sanctioned by my higher ups, then that's fine. So far you haven't given me any kind of proof or witness or anything that it has been. So looks like you guys are.
Well, I mean, you're currently on a sidewalk in this, and you're not working here.
I
That's
actually am
enough
working
proof
here.
for me to actually give you a you're working on this sidewalk right here, right now.
Yeah, it's my transportation to because I was told I got to bring this thing to the next job site, so I'm on the job literally.
Your next job site's over there, sir.
No, that's the next.
So
That's the
you're-
next site that has vehicles that need to be sanitized and removed. I'm still on the
So
job.
what's this job here? You working digging up the road or
I
something?
don't get paid commission per vehicle. I'm on the hour. So as I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm on the job. I mean, if we go out and have lunch
what's
right
your
now,
what's your exact job, right here, right now,
it's
on this side?
delinquent. Oh, my exact job on. Well, I guess apparently right now is to talk to you. I mean, if that's because you guys are stopping me. But the exact job is to maneuver this to the site, right to the site with the vehicles, to our left. Well, to my left. At
Right,
the main
exactly.
bank.
And this is not the correct way to maneuver it. So I
Okay,
will need a
that's my
mechanic to
job.
come down and just tow it down to that location. All right?
Okay, you guys don't want to just maybe watch me a second here while I cross the street and then get it in the safe spot?
No, sir. No, I want you to stay there until the mechanic arrives.
Okay, and then I'm going to contact my boss and see if they want me to stay too.
That's fine. Jesus Christ, I don't like this dude when he acts like this. Jesus. Alright, so you there?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yep.
Alright, I go in contact with the mechanic. I believe they may be on their route down here now. When they get down here, they will be towing the vehicle just to your next location, alright? As like I said before, I can't have you driving this on the road or the pavement.
Okay, and regardless of what even if you got documentation from the president, you don't care.
I'm not saying I don't care, sir. I really can care about you driving on this sidewalk, but unfortunately my job as a law enforcement officer is I have to ensure that the safety of all pedestrians is good and great like that.
And how many
And
have you seen?
unfortunately
I've
this...
seen two and they walked around with your vehicles. So, yeah, they walked into the
So
street
this vehicle
because of your vehicles.
this vehicle is far too heavy to be on the sidewalk. If you were to hit a pedestrian or anything like that, they would be a lot more injured than they would.
And if you were to kill a
walking into
pedestrian,
my
then you'd
parked
have to be
vehicle.
dealing with that too. So if and then, that's all great stuff. The bottom line is, I'm working for the state, you're working for the state. State's telling me this has to go over there. You're under the assumption that it doesn't matter. You do what you want because you're not liking it. Do you happen to have the code, the weight limit codes for these sidewalks? I do.
I do not, sir.
All right. Well then.
However, I know by my supervisors that this vehicle is not road legal or legal to be driving down the sidewalk,
Okay. Well, if
and
you
so
can
it
reference
has to be
that, then
towed to the locations.
that might help back up your story a little bit. Because as of right now, with all the if-then stuff, I'm not even 100% sure you guys might even be legit cops. Because I've seen it before. And look at this guy with the gang tattoos. What's up with all that? Are you with the Ballless? Is that one of you guys, the Ballless?
No, sir.
Not
We're
you,
allowed
the
to
other
have
guy with
tattoos as an officer.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we're allowed to have tattoos as an officer.
Yikes.
We are advised to have them covered up.
He's doing
However,
it for sport.
it's a hot day, so it's a warm day, so
Okay, would you like to
I
see
guess
any kind of
it's just-
documentation or anything? I mean, I can show you something.
not at this time. I'll need to see him once the mechanic arrives, if a mechanic does come. I don't know if there are any on or active.
That's
Um,
what I was telling you. So we're basically sitting here
Right.
just wasting time and to see if maybe there might be one that's within the state that can get here, or maybe not. Maybe just so. But I got to get over there and do this, so I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, sir. Yeah, okay, I apologize. As there, well, it seems as if there are no mechanics on. What myself and my colleague here are going to do is block off the road for you and allow you to cross the road to your next work site. And then from there, you're clear to get to work, I guess.
Are you sure that's safe, blocking off the road like that? You got these pedestrians that are out here on the streets. That's unnecessary.
Blocking off each side will stop any pedestrians crossing, so...
Right, it's unsafe.
Bar
Though.
lights
People
on.
are trying to drive. All right. Good luck.
So could you turn off the vehicle for a minute, please?
Yep.
Thank you. I'll just come in to say that you're clear to get to work. I believe my colleague has already seen the paperwork, so you've issued him today. Well, that's what I've been told anyway. So, yep, you're clear to get to work and do your job, I guess. Alrighty, I apologize for bothering you today. If any mechanics do come online, I would much rather you have this vehicle towed rather than driving it down the road.
Definitely.
Alrighty? Alright, other than that, yep, you're good to go. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Take it easy.